Hi, welcome to day 9 of the 10 Days of Magic. I'm Maria Burke, and oh my god, can you believe this is actually the second last day? So fair dues to you if you've stuck with it all along. And you know what, if you got here by starting and stopping, that's actually brilliant as well, and maybe even more important because that's actually life. Isn't that the way life is? You start something, you stop it, you get started again. And really, there's no prizes for winning, but there's definitely no prizes for giving up. So in my book, it's so important, no matter how you get delayed along the way, to get back on the road again and keep moving forward. So fair dues for getting this far. Right, so the tip or task for today is, and I'm just going to refer here to my notes, what to do when you don't know what to do. And that's a problem a lot of us face all the time. And the answer to that is ask. Now, the problem with asking is usually what we do is we go and we ask everybody else. But the most empowering day in my life was the first day of the life coaching course that I started back in 2003. And what I learned that day is that everybody has the answers inside themselves. You just need to ask the right questions, or you need to get somebody else to ask the right questions of you. Now, this is even true for your children, and for the people that work with you and the people around you. Everybody knows their own truth. And it mightn't really suit you, and it hasn't suited a lot of the adults, because what your kids might know as their truth mightn't fit in with your plan of the way their life is supposed to work to suit your life. So along with this information, you might have to start changing a bit of your attitude and allowing other people to live their lives the way they need to live it, even if it's not what you think they should be doing from your perspective. Because do you know what? You can't put an old head on young shoulders, and people have to learn their lessons for themselves. And I've often found that the best lessons that I've learned them the very, very hard way. And I'm sure a lot of you can identify with this. So what to do when you don't know what to do is you ask, but you ask yourself. Right, so let's look at what we're doing for day 9. So we're back to our beautiful orange page here, and again we're setting this up, Magic Day 9, with your date, write in your daily affirmation and write in your observations. And I'm sure at this stage you're finding that a lot of the things you've noted down over the last 9 days, actions are happening. People are showing up with information about it. Things are just beginning to move by themselves, right? So what we're doing today, and again, I'm going to put this information down in YouTube for you, and also in Facebook. You're going to ask yourself some questions. So you need to formulate the answer. Now, this is actually an exercise that I cover in my workbook, My Kind of Magic, and I'm also going to put a link in on Facebook with that whole exercise. So if you want to read through the whole process for yourself, you can do that later on, right? So here's 2 sample questions for how you're going to ask yourself to get the right answers for yourself. So the first one I have written down here is, what is right for me in this situation? And the other one is, what is the right course of action? And then I put in brackets, because you may or may not want to put this in, for the highest good of all, because you might be worried about the implications of things that you want to do. So I hope that helps. So basically what we're doing again for today, set up your page, do your affirmation, think of something that you need some direction on, and instead of going asking everybody else, write down, formulate your question the way you need to formulate it, and see what the answer is when it comes in for you. It might come in immediately. You might overhear somebody saying something that you go, oh my god, that's the answer to my question. It could be a song. You'll know yourself, right? So keep setting your alarm every day for your tasks, do your to-do list, write your affirmation, and lastly, be back here after 11 o'clock at some stage tomorrow for our final day, day 10. So fair dues. I hope you have a really empowered and special day. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Bye.